to, as we unanimously did on the staff, was my ultimate judgment, that we needed to refer, as the language of the statute, the matter to the House
go
of
east and be
Representatives.
like, why do you listen to like session people as such a say friendly, right?
A matter that reached a certain level.
And something like that, right?
To refer to the House.
Yes.
I'm like,
And
well,
while
what you call me
the
bigoted
statute was
though?
not
At the same
very
reason, the
specific
same
at all, nor
time is like,
the
if you
district
don't or
as
you
to
have a
what
problem like
does it mean
that,
to refer this
doesn't that make you
information? We
bigoted
felt
too,
that
in a
there
sense?
needed to
I
be
mean, that's
given
like you
history and
asking me
tradition
why I'm
and just
bigoted,
given
then
common
I would
sense,
ask you why
a
you're
full
bigoted if
report.
you're like
And we needed to prove our
so
case.
much disagree then.
And what was the
Because
case?
it's not like
The
you
case
don't
was
exist,
that
or
the
people
president
that
had
don't
committed
exist and stuff like
perjury,
that, right?
had
That's like,
obstructed justice.
you'd be
And
like, lying to
ironically,
yourself,
in
right?
count 11
So,
of our report to Congress, we contended that he abused the powers of the presidency, including, are you ready for this? The invocation of executive privilege
to
in
solidify
a
that
frivolous
idea,
way,
like,
and other things. And people can go back.
Didn't you call it presidential privilege or something?
and so you're saying that's the same reason, it's the
A
same
protected
thing.
function
So
That's what it was.
privilege.
whether it be
The
one
palace
is like
guard,
second
if they see
go
the
or second,
president
this is
murdering
second
someone,
and
they
east and
cannot
stuff.
speak about it. I mean, it's perfectly silly.
is that?
And it got no votes whatsoever in the judiciary. No judge, all the way up, voted in favor of the existence of this
no, I just diverted
non-existent
my attention
privilege.
now.
But it's at the same
so,
time,
here,
you see,
55,
President Clinton had a game plan, and it was very effective.
And so if you take an IE and say,
Wise
wise,
and pound the
and said
prosecutor,
it's
turn the country against the prosecutor, against the whole
this.
process before it gets to the House of impeachment. So it was
I almost forgot about
so
like
what
what
the
it
House
is.
had before it, in contrast to here,
What I was thinking
was a
more
very
along the lines
comprehensive
was
report. It's
about
called the Starr Report. So they could go through it, and then they could look at all the evidence,
you
and
know,
it was all there.
saying
We had
that
to
like,
hire
hey,
a U-Haul truck to send it
I'm
up.
just trying to jog my
That's what it
memory,
is. They
right?
had
Just
the
listening on
opportunity to go
in.
through
It's the
it, and
interface.
then
It's not like it'll say, well,
release
pay
this
attention. You
information
know what I
to the
mean?
public and
It was the IE of
What
what I
happened
was
here
saying, the
was
such
the
as
part
of
was
something.
way
But
before
let's say
the
EG now. Okay,
Right.
let's go ahead and
First of all,
divert
there was
that.
no
on that.
special
I think we're
counsel
gonna do that then.
or investigation. There was
And
no
then
staff
so now,
investigation.
and
There was
so
no
given now,
equivalent or
what do you call
counterpart
it? And
to the
that's
Senate
I
Select
know,
Committee on
like
Watergate,
literally,
which was so
and so essentially what we're talking about is saying it'd be the hypocrisy of asking me why you're bigoted. It's the same hypocrisy of saying why are you bigoted? Why are you scared of dogs? Why are you scared of certain people?
Committee
Okay, so
could have been formed here.
well,
We're
so
very concerned about
to sit up here and
the
say,
phone call.
and I can't recall a certain aspect or escapes my mind.
Testimony of people in the administration, etc., etc. None of that was done. It was just let's send it to the House Intelligence Committee to Adam Schiff.
So given the bull, right, not the bull, but like, okay, look at the elements of what it is. You interface with the TV, you're not going to say 12 stars
Along the way,
right
we'll
now.
have a House vote.
As there.
The
And it's
process
such a rather,
was so ordered.
even though I consult legal counsel and being that I'm east, I give myself to say where I log along lines where it's like I activate Sheamus in every sense and like that doesn't look too good, or nah, that doesn't look right. That looks like a so-called trap, right? And then stuff like that. And then you just kind of go along those lines because you just base yourself on life experiences. Which goes back to this the core thought of like saying, if you go cheeseball and say, you know, like in semantics, cheeseball and say, give these people the utilities and say, put themselves in an independent form of housing, house and car. The end result, to pick my brain and give it is it essentially that thought? So what Levin is saying.
Yet they show no bribery, not under any criminal statute.
They show no. So what he said was they show no form of retribution, or you know what I'm saying. I don't like to say the accolades, RSPCT, respect and stuff. In a form of say, I didn't even know that was like that. And for me, even like just to super hyper extend it, the courtesy to you to say, oh, you know what, he paved the way for people like me. He's a trailblazer in that sense. You know what I mean? And like, dude, you know what? I shouldn't even say I'm not a trailblazer because I'm ashamed of actually what actually came of it.
Nothing
which is
close.
people like you
Take the
who like
abusive
need a vine in their
power
face, don't take
part
their
of
true
and then lay
responsibilities.
that
It's like how
alongside the abusive
right,
power
blah blah blah.
article and the three-pronged Nixon impeachment.
So
fair-minded
give it a
person,
solidify.
when
What
he or
did you
she
say?
reads
No,
Nixon
the
abuse of
solidify the
power,
idea. That's the layman's term. Like you
oh
say,
my word, he said,
solidify
this
the
guy's gotta
idea.
go.
Say he
If
says
this is true,
this is the end result, and they
and
say,
it
oh, well,
largely
but the
was,
accolades
he's
have
gotta
not
go.
become
You
true.
read
Whether it be
this,
accolades, and these accolades have not come through.
Rhetoric.
Right, give it the legend,
And
right? And you say, and like, well, look at the benchmarks. I go say, look at the benchmarks you have in life. Look what you've accomplished. Look what you graduated from. Look where you've traveled to.
While ignoring,
maybe look at the reflection of how you take care of your offspring.
Very briefly.
Look at your bank account. You know what I mean?
And the tribute to the founding fathers. We welcome.
And just look at the way and the form of how you treat people. And I just went off on a tangent alone, and just going off on that tangent alone is that look at those things, keep it as a scorecard. And for people like me, who's to put a contrast to, leaving out the sense that a trailblazer myself, leave out the contrast. And look, dude, that's not exactly what it turned out. It turned the lemonade it was supposed to turn out into.
He even said, and I'm arguing the facts here,
and that's a failure in a sense.
For the president to want an announcement of beginning investigations.
So whether it be, he's sick, right? He's sick. There's the IG, right? The EG, right? He's sick, and then stuff like that.
We'll be right back.